Woo! What's going on, y'all? It's your boy RickyMoto. Welcome back to yet another video. Check out my dog. How's it going, Sky? Having fun there? Kind of messed around my GoPro a little bit, so hopefully the quality is maybe a little better. Basically, I like taped on like an ND filter so it darkens the image a little bit, so I can lower the shutter speed and therefore get more motion blur. Also, we got the second cam. That's a new thing that we're doing now. I got this new phone yesterday, and now it's like all weird and stuff. I haven't connected the Bluetooth or anything yet, so
phone pairing.
Phone pairing. There we go. Oh yeah, baby, we're rocking out now. Alrighty, y'all, looks like we need to get some gas. We have 2 dots left on this thing. I haven't actually filled up on this bike ever. Pretty good gas mileage actually, because dealer filled it up completely when I got it, and there's still 2 dots left. I'm pretty sure the range on this is like rated for 150 miles, which is pretty damn good, I gotta say. But yeah, guys, it's a beautiful day out, as you can see. Woo! Hope you guys are enjoying the content. I want to thank you guys for all the support so far on the videos. A lot of you guys are really excited that I'm back, and so am I, man. Feels freaking great. It is a little cold out, I gotta say, to be doing this, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Hopefully the summer is gonna be here soon and the weather will warm up. But yeah, in this video, the title is the most effed up thing of all time. Oh boy, I don't even know if I want to talk about this. I gotta say, I've been screwed over so many times in my life, and this is one of the moments that like really ticked me off. We're gonna share a little bit about that in a bit, but for now, let's fill this baby up. So if I remember correctly, key goes in here, turn it, pull it out. Yep, all right. It's number 4. I'm gonna take my key with me. What am I doing? Number 4, put $4. Actually, I'll do $5. Isn't that pretty crazy? In 2023, you go to a gas station, you ask for $5. Oh boy, that's one thing I missed about riding. The cheap gas prices, man. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. Oh my gosh, that just went everywhere. My paint's gonna be stripped now. That was 186. I didn't know it was gonna be that cheap. Oh man, is there any paper towels out here? Oh geez, it's not good. All right, let's move on. Oh, I only filled up like 1 dot. What the heck? I knew something was off. I knew it wasn't enough. Oh well, I mean, we're not going far right now anyway. But anyways, guys, today I want to talk about one of my, very upsetting moments that I had in my life. This actually happened, I think, a year ago, a little bit over a year ago actually. So it was in January of 2022. I actually talked about this very briefly in a very old video, but I never talked about like the details of it. So what I'm talking about is actually my accident. I had a pretty bad car accident back in 2022. During this time period, I was like a very reckless kid. I mean, I am still a little crazy at times, but I was especially reckless during that time because I was really down bad. I was really struggling mentally at the time. Also like lost a lot of money in stock, so I was super depressed, and my escape for that was just sneaking out in the middle of the night, hanging out with my friends, doing hooligan things. And I was sneaking out like basically every night. I was staying out all night, coming back at like 4 or 5 a.m., then sleeping in till the afternoon. I was jobless. I was literally a straight up loser, man. One of the nights as I was sneaking out, it was snowing, it was sleeting, it was just a really bad, day for driving. Rear-wheel drive car, poor tires, poor weather condition. It's literally a recipe for disaster. It was empty, so no one was on the street, so I'm like, okay, whatever, let's just goof around. Turn traction off, start flooring this thing, going crazy with it. I wasn't really going fast just because I couldn't even get any grip. The wheels just kept spinning out. Within a matter of seconds, the car completely loses control. It goes sideways. When usually something like this happens when you slip out on a rear-wheel drive, you got to counter steer, you can add a little bit of throttle to kind of correct it. But I straight up panicked. I freaking slammed on the brakes, locking up the rear wheel and causing the car to completely just smash into this light pole. It was nasty. It was so bad. I thought I was gonna die. I had a friend with me and he got seriously injured. He ended up in a hospital and needed like surgery. For me, somehow I just walked away without even a scratch. I had some whiplash. I was a little bit sore, but other than that, like, I wasn't hurt at all. Pretty freaking crazy because the airbags blew, the windshield broke. It was like basically a death level type of accident. I guess like Teslas are just really, really safe. I mean, they did get the best like crash rating. If it was a normal car, you know, who knows, RickyMoto might not be here today. So that isn't even the focus of what happened. You know, that wasn't the part that really messed me up. It was what happened afterwards. So obviously, you know, crashing your car like that, almost about to die, like, it's gonna leave some trauma, you know, it's gonna leave an impact on you. And mentally, that whole night I was just messed up. And you know, I decided not to post about it on social media for a while. You know, I decided to just tell my closest friends, or the people I thought who were the closest to me. You know, I called them or texted them about the situation. Oh, this thing is still open. I gotta close it down. I felt too shameful to post it online, because typically what I do is, you know, whenever anything happens, I always like to post about it, seeking that validation, you know, trying to get attention, trying to get, you know, people feeling bad for me, you know, all that stuff. And also my parents were just really upset about it, because it wasn't even my car, it was my dad's car. He didn't want me posting about it either. So, you know, I respected him in that manner and decided to keep it a secret, and only told the close friends and told them to keep it a secret. Guys, that was crazy. Oh boy. When I told these people about the situation, you know, the reactions really varied. A lot of the responses were actually negative. They weren't even positive responses, which is like, what the heck, I almost died, bro. There is a balance of, you know, if you're a true friend, you know, sometimes you gotta speak some sense into you. Sometimes you need, you know, the harsh truth and all that. You know, I totally understand that, 100%. But this was more of a judgmental response from a few people that I got. So of course I got some comments from people like, oh, you know, hope you're doing well, hope you're okay, I'm glad you're safe. But I got a handful of people saying stuff like, oh, you deserved it, like, or that's what you get, you know, for being stupid. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, technically they're not wrong, right? They're technically not wrong. I was being stupid, and that's the result of it, right? But to say stuff like, you deserved it, I think that's just effed up, bro. Like, how you gonna say that when I literally almost died? And, you know, I didn't approach him in a way like, hey, guess what? Look what I did. I crashed the car. You know, maybe if I said it in a jokingly way, okay, I could have got some responses like that. But, you know, I said it in a very serious, like, hey, bro, look, something happened tonight. In a really bad shape right now, you know, and I would be very honest. I'm like, hey, look, I'm not doing so great. Like, I just need some help. I need some prayer, bro. Like, what do? I need some help. Because not only was I, you know, dealing with the actual accident and hurting my friend in the accident because he ended up in a hospital, but I was also potentially facing a lawsuit. You know, he was threatening me to, like, sue me and screw my life over pretty much. And, you know, the comments were just only making things worse, so I could just completely stop talking about it. And I thought, like, okay, maybe after this sort of judgment thing, it'll eventually die down. But, you know, it kind of stuck with them too, where they kind of viewed me different from that situation. And like months after, even like a year now, it's been a year, people don't really talk about it anymore, but like I noticed the treatment that I get from such people has changed, like in a negative sense. And, you know, I will admit, it could also be part of confirmation bias from my end. You know, maybe they might have been rude to me at one point, and then now I see everything they do as rude to me. You got to be careful who you tell stuff to. And you also got to be aware of, you know, not everyone's on your side. Some people like to see you better off doing worse, you know? It's just the reality of it. All right, we are here at the abandoned Toys R Us parking lot. I think they officially closed it off because they're putting more and more barriers. It's pretty insane, you know? It sticks with me. There's a lot more stuff besides that story. That's just one of them. But that was more of the ones that kind of stuck out to me, that really makes you question, you know, people in this world, question people in my circle. I cut out basically all of the friends that are no good for me. I'm just sick and tired of, you know, BS people, right? You can't rely on people anymore. Hate to be that guy, you know, that does the hate the world personality or attitude, but, you know, I'm just at a point where I'm just honestly sick and tired of BS, sick and tired of people taking advantage of others. I'm just trying to live, bro. I went through enough crap. I don't want to have to keep on going through more crap. If you guys are wondering what camera this is the Canon EOS R5. It's been an amazing camera. I'm like a camera nerd, so. But yeah, guys, that's a little story. You know, hopefully y'all can relate. You know, if you have any stories yourself or any experiences yourself about something similar, it doesn't have to be about a car crash. It could just be about any sort of people. Let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your guys', you know, viewpoints on things. Maybe share some viewpoints on my story. Let me know what you think of my story. But yeah, guys, with that being said, it's been your boy, RickyMoto, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.